Sitting here with my man Russ Williamson in Kilgallon's Pub. How are you, man?
Hello, how are you?
Good, dude. We're recording at the Laugh Factor here live filming this, so if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to see a lot of swiping because there's just a fuck ton of gnats that are in here right now.
They're fruit flies, right?
Fruit flies.
Is that what you call them?
Gnats, fruit flies. I think
Is that acceptable nowadays? I don't even know. Can you say fruit flies?
I think that'd be subject of a blog or two, perhaps. What's brutal about these ones is I'd rather they be full-size flies because you could fucking punch them out of the air. These things.
Have you seen that salt gun? Where they have like a commercial and it's like nice like classic rock music like and then this guy you load it up with just regular table salt and then it like shoots these little bursts of like the salt pellets at flies and then they fucking die.
So it's like a little machine gun.
Yeah, and you
for flies,
and you
man.
cock it back like it's like a shotgun. You go to get some salt in there and it goes like that.
I would love that, but
That'd be great.
I mean, you got to be pretty skilled though.
I think it's like a shotgun, like a buckshot.
Oh, so you could get a little
just
spray?
sprays and it'll get everything. Yeah,
I would love to fuck up flies, man.
This motherfucker dead.
The problem is these motherfuckers they're too damn tiny. So when you go to slap kill them, you want your hands to get a wide grasp.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Even though they're tiny enough where if you just did a good little snap, like some sort of old Italian mobster guy. I think Italians they like to snap a lot, and then you kill them that way. You know.
Well, this is a good start.
This is a great start to the podcast. Listeners, everybody, just a heads up, I do an intro later. So when I do the intro, in the intro, I give off your stats, and I say, hey, this is what this guy, he hit 385 in 1991. You know, he's a good little leaguer, right?
Right.
Your credits, what you do, what I like about you, and then I thank the listeners. But anyway, so people...
I broke my arm in before T-ball, and I think that fucked me up, all my mechanics. I really wanted to be a baseball player, and I was all psyched to play T-ball. Broke my arm that summer, so I couldn't play, and I think that fucked me all up, my mechanics and whatnot. And because
then you probably learned the wrong way,
right?
Because you had a gimpy little arm there.
I was a lefty. They always wanted to have me pitch, and I had zero control. I would just hit everybody.
I was just using baseball as like an analogy. I didn't really, I don't really need your actual baseball stats. Oh, because I've had non-baseball.
I played the position left out.
that's the kind of material you're gonna get. This is a sober podcast, but not really.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm saying, but not really.
Are you
because
drinking? Oh, I mean, we smoked.
Yeah, and this is the first time, everyone. So Kilgallon's Pub, you're in for a treat. This is going to be...
I'll tell you what, I haven't had a drink in like almost 3 months.
Kilgallon's Den? I don't know what we're going to call this one.
Kilgallon's fucking smoke shack.
But by the way, you're like the third or fourth sober person. I've had non-drinking episodes. Like I said before, I don't promote drinking. I just call it that as an excuse to hang out.
You totally could have drank. You could have do it. I'm not like one of those people that like we have to sweep the apartment before I come in, or else shit's going to go missing. No, you do drink, go nuts. I don't give a fuck.
Well, no, I'm saying that I'm high right now.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. Because you still smoke weed, which is
I'm
nice.
telling you, I'm not one of those people that I'm just living that. Weed has saved my life. Okay, I think of a lot of people, like a lot of these.
Real quick, can I stop you?
Yeah.
I want you to start again, but I want to do like not like a 1, 2, 3 action,
right? But
I want you to really pour your soul out for this one because in post I'm going to add like real patriotic music under why you talk about how great weed is.
Okay,
right, so 1, 2.
When I was drinking. I always drank to get as drunk as I could, to pass out, to black out, and then you wake up, and then there's apologies, and DUIs and shit.
Preach it, brother.
Lots of shit. But now all I do is smoke weed, and I don't drink anymore, and I don't have to worry about DUIs. I have to worry about like White Castle. And Popeyes, and spending a little bit too much money on pot, but
saved your life.
It's better than it's pot has saved my life.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. It was a ringing endorsement.
Yeah.
And damn, you're good on your feet, man. No, you are, because you're a double threat and even a triple threat.
I mean, I would almost go as far as quadruple threat, because the threat of me breaking this chair is pretty big right now. Do you hear the fucking creaking?
Dude, this one's bad on my end too right now, too. I think I've eaten like several fruit flies.
Like if you turn around, like the comfiest seats are right behind, like right in front of us. Like
we
we
should
screwed
screw the studio up in that regard.
We're in front of this fucking mural that was painted by a 12-year-old gangbanger from the fucking West Side. I feel like Martin Luther
outreach
King
program
is
where
like,
we had young artists in dire straits.
It's like it should be like Martin Luther
our
King.
Producer off air talking.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Henny Youngman.
Which one's Henny Youngman again?
The Take My Wife, Please.
Oh,
the
yes.
violin.
Yes, classic, man.
We're talking,
Mr. Saturday Night.
We're talking stand-up savage.
For sure, dude. I'm in a weird spot right now because you see this big rip in my jeans?
Yeah, what's that all
big
about?
hole, dude? I didn't buy them like that. It was a little hole.
I mean, some people do.
I know, but that's what I'm going to get to. And I just shoved my foot through it, and my big toe, which I haven't cut in a minute, I think caught the jean and ripped it. So now, and it ripped it even bigger earlier today.
I do that to like socks, when you got like a potato sticking out, you like a little toe sticking out of your sock. Those things those are gross. Especially in the winter and it's ever fucking wet and shit.
So I got to put my son's socks on. And when you sometimes when you put socks on, there's like a little thread that gets in the way. And you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to convey that. So every now and then I'll put the sock on. He'll be like, fuck this sock, But he doesn't say fuck this sock because he can't say those words yet. And
now
I feel bad for the little bugger.
Now I'm having a kid in January.
Yes, congratulations on that, man.
Thank you very much.
That's fantastic news.
Now, does it work when you go? Why are you being such a fucking idiot? You don't know how to put on your fucking socks? Jesus Christ! Does that work?
I think that's at least after the age of 2.
All right.
When they hit 2, you could do that, and it should work. Leading up to it just doesn't, He's normally pretty good with the socks, though.
I just,
we got the siren in the background.
Mike, your ride's here. I cannot fucking wait for all the kid jokes that I'm going to do,
You'll do them originally, though, man. Because I've got jokes about being a new dad, as you know, but I feel like I do them in a way that's unique because so many comedians, like especially hacky ones, whenever they talk about their kids, it's complaining about how much they don't like their kids.
Yeah.
Or I don't have one joke where I don't like my kid. My kid's the shit.
You like your kid,
Love them.
Yeah.
So the jokes I tell are usually just more situational stuff, but yeah, I hate that where it's like my wife and kids and the old ball. It's like, why don't you get divorced then kill yourself instead of killing these off? You know what I mean?
No, I'm like having the best time right now with like my wife and like this pregnancy and it's great.
And dude, I'm glad. I know for real though. Good for you on the sobriety, man.
Yeah,
3 months. That's
I was
not easy.
I was supposed to do this.
Good.
I was supposed to do this show. Like I don't know, 3 months ago, but we were talking. That was in the middle of a little bender. And I was like, I mean,
we were hanging out here, and I was waiting for the
Mike.
guy. It wasn't Mike. It was this other guy who works here. I'm not going to name his name, mainly because I'm not positive he still works here. But he was waiting for him to bring some cord back, and we were all hanging out here drinking a little bit, getting it going.
Yeah.
And you said something like, I got to go to Walgreens and get maybe cigarettes or get something.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were going to get.
Yeah.
And as soon as you left, me, Xavier Lamont, and Kyle Scanlon, who were on that podcast, if you guys remember wondering why those two were repeat guests so early on in the history of the podcast, it's because Russ, who I wanted to get on, right when you left, you're like, I'm going to go to Walgreens. I'll be right back. You guys need anything? And we were all like, no, we don't need anything. Right when the door shut, we all looked at each other going, he's not coming back. We just knew you were the right kind of drunk. Yeah. Also, you had just found out.
I just found out
that you were going to be a dad.
And my wife didn't want me to tell anybody.
And you couldn't tell anyone yet.
Yeah, and
I knew for sure you would slip up and say it.
Yeah, I was just going to say it.
Among other things. I was worried that you were going to slip up. A lot of truth comes out.
We call that truth juice.
You drank mixed drinks mostly, though.
I was just drinking towards the end, I was just drinking like vodka, man. Just like fucking, like not even like mixing it, just fucking.
Vodka straight?
Yeah, it was gross. Dude,
that's like some Soviet.
Yeah, it was gross.
Siberian shit.
It was insane. Yeah, it wasn't even a good time.
I can't imagine it was.
So
vodka straight doesn't taste very good, but so I guess you graduate to stuff like that as you move on, huh? I didn't know how much of this you wanted to talk about. So
I don't give a shit.
I didn't
go to like I didn't go to like a rehab or like an outpatient thing. It was just like, do I want to drink or do like I'd rather have I'd rather not have to fight with my wife constantly about drinking. So just like cut it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's
like
great,
it wasn't
man.
even a good time.
If it's not a good time, then fuck it. But at least there are some drunks that are terrible. I feel like you doing it was more
worst.
like I don't know if you're the worst.
Sometimes I've had my nights where I was just a complete and utter clod.
Clod is a good one. You caught me off guard with
I
clod.
was just a complete shit.
The funny thing is, I want to say no, you weren't. You were fine, but I also think part of your steps is to be like, hey man, I was a piece of shit back then. I gotta admit it. I
Oh,
never thought you were.
absolutely.
You're always great to me, man.
Well,
I always enjoyed hanging out with you.
I like you, and you're white.
See, that always helps right there. At some
you're a
point,
man.
hey, Mike, could you do me a favor? Not right now, but at some point, maybe right now, is there anyone you could text that's inside the club and see if they could show up with some bug spray or where? I don't know where they're coming in. Not now.
Oh, right.
Well, we'll still do the podcast. Yeah. It's a pub. People at bars have to yell out directions.
Like some of these
sometimes.
Cups and like bottles, whatever, just need to be thrown out.
It's some gross shit, or something because I am.
Or this coffee.
The podcast is annoying the shit out of me because every 2 seconds I have to try to hit fruit flies away.
What up, Big
Mike? Rolling? Might as well walk right by. Let's cut the professionalism at this point.
Breaking the fourth wall here.
That's hilarious. Everyone who just saw him on screen is going to be like, that's exactly what I thought he looked like. So it makes sense now.
Yeah, he's on his way to a P. Diddy white party.
So, dude, no, it makes sense, man. I also thought, but there are some people, though.
Did you slow down when you were about to have a kid, or were you going that hard?
Man,
or
dude, I actually wasn't going as hard.
Right.
At the time, I slowed down in L.A. a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's not like Chicago.
Right. Yeah. When I was out there, nobody was getting fucked up, and then if you were, people were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So when I first moved out there, I remember like hanging out at some bar, and it was closing time. I'm like, come on, where's the next spot? And they're like, this isn't Chicago. People go home now. They don't go to 4 a.m. bars.
They go to after parties,
5 a.m. diners. Sometimes they go to after parties. But even the after parties, when you leave the bar at midnight, they don't like it. It's not that. I mean, I've had some pretty wild times there, but it was usually with someone who had a Chicago connection.
Yeah.
Or the New York people are fun to party with too.
Right.
But I didn't slow down because I wasn't going that hard. But I did ramp it up where it was New Year's Eve or like maybe first week of January. There was a few parties in a row where I told her, I'm like, look, we're coming inside the month of your due date. I'm going to not drink at all, or at least not drink out. Maybe I'll have a beer at home. But, not going to do any of that because in case your water breaks or whatever, I got to be on call,
Mm-hmm.
So then I went to the Putterboss sisters, who and for the listeners, they're a comedy duo. They're 2 sisters. They're hilarious and really fun to party with. Chicago by way of LA now, and Ohio originally, I think. Anyway, they had a party, and their parties get pretty crazy because they feed you real well.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bill Cruz, another comedian, I'm dropping names left and right, had marijuana gummy worms.
Oh, man.
And I was not good with those.
Oh, yeah.
So there was a lot of vomiting, and I was in a bad place.
See, those edibles, they'll fuck your whole day up.
See, I liked them when I was in LA for when I flew. I'm not the biggest, I'm not a big
I hate flying.
pot guy, but for flying they were nice because they chilled you out. But also I took them at the right amount of time where I would fall asleep, and I can never fall asleep on a plane until I had an edible.
All right.
So having an edible made me so I could fall asleep. Our man Mike's back. What do you got? Raid? What kind of raid though? I don't want you just spraying the air without me reading it first. House and Garden. Where are they flying from? And then can we spray that?
Won't harm plants. No lingering chemical odor. It attacks
All right,
bugs.
just make sure you don't spray. Here, let me spray it from here. Actually, should I try that?
Spray you guys in the face, accident.
All right, everyone. This is thrilling podcasting right now. Maybe we will actually cut this part.
I don't think so.
No, keep
I
it.
think absolutely.
All right, we got to leave it in.
See, like when I first found out that I was going to become a father, I freaked the fuck out, and for like 2 months I was just drinking, just going nuts, and then I just one day it was like July 3rd, and I woke up and like I had to do the Jam, that TV show. And I was still like kind of like fucked up, and I went on that show, and I didn't think I did the best, and I was like, what the fuck, I'm like I'm not good at drinking, and like there's been so many times where I haven't been like good at it. There's like days where I was like drinking, and like it's like going to the casino, and like you'll win a little bit,
Yeah.
But a lot of times you'll fucking crap out and you'll fucking fuck up. And like a lot of times I would be able to like drink all day and like go to like a concert and have a great time and like be funny and like and then like go the whole end of the night and like that. But then there's sometimes where like everyone's taking care of me at like 4 p.m. and get this fat fuck out of here, and he's he's talking like an asshole. It was
I feel
crazy.
like you talk like an asshole when you're sober though. So that's
right,
why,
right, but no, way worse.
Way worse.
Way
Yeah.
worse.
I got you, dude. Like. If that's you know what though, that's some real man admits shit like that, you know what I mean? And I can understand when you find out, because being a dad, that's serious shit. Sometimes I take a step back and go, oh whoa, wow,
That was pretty fucking nuts.
I think you're gonna love it though, man.
I can't wait.
Because what I think it will do for you is, there's so much about comedy you can't control.
Yeah.
But being a good dad, you can 100% control.
Right. And I also
so,
feel like it'll help me focus on like working smarter and not harder. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Yeah, man. I want to get on board with that too.
Like doing like fucking like, you know, not completely saying like no to all the dumb, stupid, you know, like the gigs that you would do just to go out and do a room for like, you know, $100-something like bucks and drive a couple hours. Now it won't be worth it, you know?
Yeah, no, it won't be because you won't want to be away from your kid.
Right. Or you might want to.
See, you think that way, but like I just know in your personality, I don't think. Obviously, you're gonna want breaks.
I watch
man.
my brother's kids and everything,
breaks, man,
and I'm like, what the fuck is everybody complaining about? This is great. And plus, like, here's my philosophy on like childcare, like, and this is like for anything. Like, if women can do it, I can definitely fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll figure it out.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm loving this, dude. I am loving this so much, everybody, because Russ doesn't know that our last 2 podcasts, or was it the last 3, I had... No, it was 2 of the last 3.
Mm-hmm.
I had Kristen Toomey on last week, and then the week before that, Lisa Traeger on.
Yeah.
And
sure,
it was
a
just
lot
funny.
of man bashing.
Yeah, on the Lisa one, the Toomey one, not as much.
And
but it was
guess
you
what?
know.
We're sick of it. All right? We're sick of it, and we're standing up for ourselves, okay?
I agree.
2019, that's going to be the year of the man.
You listen, ladies, kill your own spiders. You know what I mean? We're
Right.
sick of this shit.
Yeah, seriously. There was a story that there was a story. They're like, we want to have an island filled with all women. I'm like, yeah. What about if a fucking wild boar comes? What are you gonna do?
What's going to happen when everyone menstruates at the same time?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, come on.
The whole island will shut down for a week at a time.
You're gonna gum up the whole ocean with all them pads.
Oh fuck, man. All right. I just pictured the ocean having
just a big
and one tampon at the bottom of the
and
ocean.
it's all
like
like
a pool,
moving
plug
like
it
this. It's just like moving. And like and then
in.
they're
And
all
seagulls are all chilling. on them.
they're all on the beach going, sorry. Can you call somebody? Sorry.
Why wouldn't they have why wouldn't they know it was coming though, right?
Right.
Fuck man, that's a crazy island. I hope it'd be like an Australian sized island. You know, it couldn't be a small one.
I mean, well, no, because women can't stand each other.
Yeah.
So they would have to no, I'm walking away.
Channel
I am
islands.
walking away.
Like Micronesia is like 1,000 islands put together or something.
Right.
Like that.
Like I tell my wife, like I've never met somebody that hates their friends more than you do. Like more than women. Like they honestly hate all their friends.
See, you know what though? Lisa Traeger brought this up on the episode she was on, and hear this shit out. I'm curious your take. Because that goes way back from like it's part of the biology or something. I don't know where women had to hate other women because they were competing for men because otherwise they would starve and not be able to eat because hunter gatherer shit. Yeah. So she's basically saying it started from way back then. I guess in retrospect she's kind of blaming men for it because I don't know. We'd fuck them up otherwise. Like if they didn't do what we said, we'd beat the shit out of them. So then they would husband up to us, and so the women had to compete with each other.
Glory
so that's why women were like, fuck women.
When the day passing by, glory days.
Dude, you're still hilarious sober. This is great, man. That's the triple threat I was going to talk about. You could sing, motherfucker.
I can croon a little bit. I was warming up for Mike, you know. But all right. So she believe.
I'm not bashing women. We're joking with all this shit. Obviously,
everything
everybody.
I say is a joke.
I know. I just know there's gonna be someone being like, "Can you believe what they were saying?" Before they said they were just kidding.
I love you, fucking broads. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I love all of them. I want to just give them a pinch on the butt and call them sugar tits. You know.
It's like that Lil Wayne song, which I think is just an ode to women. It's like, I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of like me.
That's like the most feminist guy.
Right.
Because he just wants to make all the women happy.
You want to make love to all the women.
I don't think that's what feminism is. What I just said. All the women to be happy. I think
have you noticed that a lot of women are walking around with zero bra?
Yeah, the no bra thing is coming back, man.
Coming back, and guess what? Couldn't be happier. I hope you're doing it for like a protest or something, ladies, but guess what? We're liking it. We enjoy it.
I'm into it when it's like a backless shirt and you see all back and no bra. That's
I'm
cool,
telling
right?
you, I just you guys are doing it. You guys are killing it right now. Women are great. Did you watch the Emmys?
I know. I watch football.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Emmys.
Did you watch it? Fuck off, man.
I swear to God.
Really?
I didn't watch the Emmys.
All right, I'd be embarrassed. That football was on. I would have watched it because my wife would have been into it.
Plus, you know, it's the Bears, dude. It's the first home opener. It's on Monday night. You got to watch the Bears.
But yeah, you're a Giants fan though.
I'm a Giants fan.
You don't hate the Bears or no?
I mean, I would root for the Bears, but I'm a Giants fan and I hate them. So like,
you grew up in Jersey.
I'm gonna root
right?
for another fucking team. I hate the team that I like. They suck. The Giants suck.
Well, the running back looks good.
If they don't, Barkley's the best.
Yeah.
And if they don't, but they can't give him the ball every fucking time.
Yeah, that's bad football strategy right there.
Don't give him the ball every time, especially when you have fucking Beckham, Shepard, and Ingram. Like you don't have fucking duds. You have monsters.
Eli can't throw anymore, right?
No. Eli Manning is a god. And if that fucking offensive line, fucking Eric Flowers, if I ever see Eric Flowers, mark my words, I'm going to cut your head off. Okay? You get beat every fucking time. I had
your back turned that. When you were yelling at the camera, I did the friend that's like, what's up?
Okay, you're Machine Gun Kelly. I'm Eminem, all right? Okay, that's what's going to happen.
And I'm Snow.
Absolutely.
Informer. Yeah, a licky boom boom down.
Yeah, and he's talking about eating butt.
Yeah, because I will licky boom boom
boom down.
Boom boom down. Well,
and the boom boom's not the vagina. Let's be honest.
Boom boom seems more like a butt description.
Whenever you say like I made a boom boom, like kids say that I made a boom boom taking a shit.
For sure, man.
What were we talking about?
I'm fucking
women,
man.
The worst.
No, we're talking
Guys,
about Eli Manning.
Out of all those women marches, okay, I don't see one sign that says we need to drive better. Okay, I'm just saying that. We need to maybe go back and take the test again. Something like that. Just one sign, and I think we'd all be on board.
Jeez. All right, I'm fucking laughing too hard. Oh, all right, guys. Sorry. Listeners, I'm supposed to be like professional here, but that's not going to happen on this one.
But here's the thing: they're going to say like I'm a sexist pig and stuff like that, but I'm not. I really love women, and I think for us to all be equal, then we all need to be in on the ball busting together. Okay, you bust our balls, we bust yours. Everything's fine. That's equality, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh fuck me. Shit, dude. I wish we weren't filming this one because, like, when I get high and I laugh too hard, I think I make like a real dumb face.
I mean, you're
that line. How about a sign that says, "Maybe we should retake the test."
Maybe we head back to the DMV on one Saturday instead of blocking traffic over downtown and ruining everyone's day. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm getting my
and it's like not even debatable. And it's like women are like, "Oh, no, I'm a great driver. I doubt a parallel parking contest outside right now." I say this in my act. I go, look at all the man-made technology for cars. Like they have blind spot detectors. They have shit that if you back up, your car will stop. Same thing in the front. They have parallel parking cars and cars that'll self-drive for you. Look at all this man-made technology just because women are terrible at driving. Can you believe what we've done for you guys? I mean, and then what I really do, I say, when you leave, just if you see a man on the way out, just a simple thank you. Just a thank you. We don't need it, but it's nice. We don't need it, but...
Dude, is this your next album right now?
This is all
perfectly... It's not a rant. It's perfectly written material.
Every comic needs a niche, and I think the angry white guy who hates women, I don't think that's been scratched yet. So let's go with that,
Damn, dude. I swear, this should be like a demo reel for something, man. Yeah, dude. That one needs to make a comeback. Like they're bringing back Magnum PI.
Listen,
they're bringing back all these old shows from the 80s and 90s. Why can't we bring back that guy?
Listen, the pendulum will swing back, and angry white guys will have a place in comedy once again. Mark my words.
Yeah, I hope so, man. We're not getting any younger, the two of us.
And guess what?
We're not back out.
We're not fucking going anywhere. Okay, I would have quit already. Now what the fuck else am I gonna do? Seriously, I have no idea what else. I can't type. I can't even type. It's 2018.
I could type 46 words a minute.
Is that good?
I don't think that is good, but I thought it was good because I don't type that often. So when I took the test, and I was at 46. I'm like, it's pretty good.
I'm a hunting pecker, dude. I'm a hunting pecker. I try to put two hands on there like I'm going to use it, but it's just the left.
You don't know the home keys, my man?
No.
Sometimes I thought about that'd be a good like saying for life. Sometimes you got to get your fingers on the home keys of your life.
Wow. Just to reset.
Just like,
Get centered.
it's kind of like it's like what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I gotta say, I feel like I don't know how you could be. I always thought you were the funniest. I still think you're like one of the funniest dudes, but like you are like more powerful sober. I feel like you're funnier sober.
I feel like my stand-up's getting a lot better. And then like like when you're on stage and you feel like little subtle like just like a stupid facial expression or like a different inflection on a different word, like it could mean so much, and like I'm like more focused on that than I was on like getting fucked up
because you're more present.
Yeah,
those little tiny
Dude,
things add up. It's the
I'm
difference
telling you,
between
when you like drink on
5 and a
stage,
10.
when you drink on stage, it slows me down. My timing was awful. I would like laugh at my own jokes, repeat my own jokes. It's like the audience is like, who let that fat fucking drunk up there? Who let that happen?
Most people think it's hilarious. I mean, even audiences I know loved it. But dude, like I never got drunk before shows. I would always have like a beer or two.
No,
but yeah, I remember. I know I've seen you smash before a show where you're like, "Ooh, this is gonna be we'll see Russ in raw form tonight."
But then sometimes it would just be like muscle memory, and then it would just be like, and then I'd wake up the next morning and I'd be like, "Did I do? I did stand up last night, huh? Well, we'll see how that went, and then like check my phone to see if anything happens and." Sometimes we'll be all right.
That's a big fear, trying to recap a night
Dude.
you can't remember.
And then, like, do you ever, like, wake up, like, after a blackout and you wake up and you could just feel you did something stupid? Like,
Oh,
you could feel
absolutely.
it. Like, you wake up and you're like, I
You
know
smell it.
I know I got into a fight. I'm on the couch. Something happened. My face hurts. I got punched.
It's always an ache. You feel like you move ever so slightly and something just feels off. Like my hips feel off kilter. What's happening here? And then, you knew.
Then I started having, like, 2-day hangovers, dude. Like, they lasted, like, 2 days where I was, like, incapacitated, dead to the world.
I just sit on my balls. Sorry, man.
Yeah, these chairs.
These chairs suck.
Suck.
I love the Laugh Factory. I'm very grateful, but I gotta do something different here. This is very uncomfortable. I've had it where you wake up and you did something wrong immediately. I remember one time I woke up and I looked down I just felt something was off. So as I lifted the blanket up, I look at my toes. And they were all bloodied up, and like half a nail was gone off the big toe. And I was just like, what happened? And then this is when I was like 22, 23, and I was living at home still. Or maybe I was under 23 maybe. I was a little bit older. But my sister, because we were staying at my parents', said, you fell down the stairs. You fell down a whole flight. And I was like, holy shit. Like,
man.
And then what didn't make sense to me was that was the basement stairs, which are always harder. That's why I had no other marks on me. My head, my face, shoulders, everything's fine.
Right.
But my foot was fucked up. It's like one of those things where, like you said, when a drunk driver gets into an accident, they end up being fine, but they killed 3 people.
God protects children and drunks and idiots, I think.
Yeah, basically.
My wife always took videos of me when I'd be like in a blackout. She has like tons of videos on her phone where it's just like it's like completely black and it's me coming into the room and it's just like shut up, Russ. It's late. You're late. Shut up, Russ. You're up. I'm on the couch. And I'm like, delete that, please. And she's like, no, for the divorce proceedings.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I have that to look forward to.
Yeah, that's dude. But look, man, she's gotta be proud of you right now.
Listen, I honestly haven't because any fight we've ever had, we've never had any fight except when I was drinking and drunk. So I told her
she's not a drinker at all.
No, well, she's pregnant now, but like even when I didn't knock her up like a fucking man does, she was she would like drink on the weekends or like at families and stuff, and even when she was there, she wouldn't get fucking like she'd have a couple and then she'd be like done with it.
Okay. I gotcha.
But
more casual.
Yeah, man.
But I brought up the whole being funnier thing because I know a lot of people that might be struggling.
They feel like
with
it's
drinking.
a crutch.
Well, or they think if I become sober,
I'm not going to be interesting.
I'm not going to be as interesting
right.
or fun and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They kind of feel like it changes a part of their personality where the humor comes from being drunk.
Like, because I've been, I'm almost like 3 months not drinking anything. I'm, still smoking weed, of course. But like, I just, all I think about every day is like all the time wasted. Like all the dumb, like stupid sets that I did when I was fucked up. All the dumb, stupid shit, bridges I burned when I was drunk, like all that dumb shit. Like I could have been, I could have been I think far further in this business than I am right now. You know.
That too, for sure. It's definitely especially because you don't want to give that reputation.
Right.
Like,
I know.
Let's not take a meeting with him. He's gonna be drunk and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, because you've done very well. I mean, you've acted in a lot of stuff. You've done, Showtime shows or no Stars.
Which
Showtime?
show.
Were you on Shameless or no?
No, I auditioned for a bunch of stupid.
You've done Chicago PD.
No, just Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire. Damn, I was on Chicago Med, so I didn't know if you were on that one too. What's up? Come on in.
Hey, Curtis.
Hey, Curtis. How are you, dude?
Curtis from
Filming the
What up,
podcast.
Big
Yeah.
Dick
Oh,
Dale?
Dale. No, Dale. You
shit.
could. If I had a third mic, I'd help you out with it right now. Dale McPeak,
Dale.
everybody, who was going to be on this podcast, but for some reason he doesn't read texts correctly. He's just standing right in the camera. No, he wanted to pop in. By the way, real quick, for some reason, right when you both leaned in, I kind of did one of these, and I regretted it immediately because I did not pull it off well.
How we doing? What are you guys talking about? Are we talking about Russ's soberness?
Yeah, his sobriety is you come in with
what is it? You got 74 days?
No, what is it today?
You want to smell it?
It's almost 3 months.
I'm proud of you, man.
After you just said you want to fucking smell it.
Yeah, hey, I'm testing him, man.
I know, it's good. No, it's what you want to fucking do.
Shit, man.
I love Dale. That's hilarious.
I'm testing him.
I'm testing him, man. I'm leaving little fucking hotel bottles of Jameson at his pillow side,
That's right, man.
The real test is gonna be this weekend because I'm gonna be in fucking Madison, Wisconsin with Bert fucking Kreischer, and I'm gonna try not to drink. So that should be fun.
For those of you listening, Bert Kreischer is who Van Wilder, the movie Van Wilder. Good seeing you, dude. The movie Van Wilder came out like 03, 04 with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
That character is based off Bert Kreischer. That's how wild Bert Kreischer is.
They did like a Rolling Stone story about him, right?
Yeah.
Like
he's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never really hung out with him or anything like that, but everyone I know has got stories upon stories. Like he's shirtless all the time and all that shit, man. So it's going to be a fun weekend, but that'll be the real test.
Yeah.
Going to Madison, Wisconsin after being only sober for the last 3 months.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to drink. I'm going to try to just smoke myself stupid and eat some good fucking food. See, like if I'm
Does
doing
food taste better now too?
Yeah. Dude, all your
other senses.
Like sleep. Well, I've also like lost weight too. Like 2 years ago
you look good, man.
2 years ago I weighed like almost 450 pounds.
No way.
I swear to God, dude.
You weren't. I remember you were big. I don't remember you being that big.
I weighed in on my podcast, dude.
Dude,
I was almost 450 pounds. And then a couple of days ago I weighed in at 297. It was
that's awesome.
It was the first time I fucking broke 3 bills in like a decade.
Because you're tall. How tall
I'm like
are you?
6'2".
6'2". So that's a good height. Yeah, man. That's great,
dude. It was.
And it'll probably keep going down for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because now you got another thing to live for.
Well, I go to the gym. Well, that was the whole thing. Like I got a fucking kid, and like now it's the time. I could either be one of those fucking.
And it's not even real to you yet either, my friend.
No,
I mean, look,
because my wife doesn't even like feel pregnant. She's like, I don't even feel pregnant.
It takes a little while, but I'm telling you, right around 6, 7, 8, 7 month mark, you'll be like, holy shit. But it's not really real for the guy until you meet the baby.
Right. Well, I can't.
Because they're carrying it, so they get it. You know what I mean? That's a compliment to you, women.
And it's a girl, so like I can't wait to like teach her how to drive.
It's called a callback in the comedy industry, kids. Pay attention. You'll learn something.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, man.
No, yeah, because once you hold the baby and you look down, you're gonna be like, oh, I want to live forever because I want to see them do everything.
Yeah. How many diapers do you change in the beginning a day?
A day, it's a lot.
Like 10, I heard.
About 10,
Fuck.
maybe 8 to 10, probably.
It's like a mustard shit.
Yeah, it's really bad, man. Like the very first shit looks like black tar because it's not shit; it's something else.
Right. It's like all that bile and
whatever
shit.
the hell it is. But I
and
remember
then, like the belly button falls off and stuff. That's fucked up.
That's after a week. This belly button thing comes out. Just yeah, dude. What else to prepare for? Oh, you're not gonna sleep. If I were you, I would take advantage of sleeping. Why?
I always wake up early. And
really?
like even when I was like drinking, I would always wake up at like 5 or 6.
Well, how many hours of sleep do you get a day?
I would say like 5 or 6.
I would try to up that to 8 because it'll go back to 5 or 6. When it goes back, it'll feel good because that's where you used to be at.
Right.
That's why I think something like that. If that
I
makes
can't
sense.
sleep. I wake up all the time.
Well, because my big problem was, and that's why I've been so tired for late shows and all that shit. But like it used to be, I loved the late show. Now I'm just like exhausted. I want to get the hell out of there.
I always ask to go up first. Like I'm like Ron, please. Oh, come on, I got a wife at home.
Yeah, that's a good move. Oh, it's
like
the
in
best
like
in
10
comedy
minutes, I'm
using
gonna
your
do that.
family's excuse.
In 10 minutes, I'm gonna do that to you.
Oh, really? Well, give me at least an hour here.
No, just kidding.
People who listen are like, oh, sweet, a short one. Finally, I can catch up on these damn things. We've done some long ones, and I'm like a broken record with this. I tell people, you don't have to listen all in one go.
Right.
I've had friends who go,
yeah.
when I see how long it is, and that's when I decide if I want to listen. I go, dude, listen in chunks, man. I've listened to some long-ass podcasts before. Maybe it's like, think of it like a TV show. All right, that was episode 1, episode 2, episode 3.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go to the finale of Kilgallon and Lisa Traeger. Or who else have I been along with? Joe Fernandez and I did a long one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just watched episode 1 of Ozark season 2. You on Ozark?
I am on Ozark, but I'm only 4 episodes into season 2. So if
all
you're ahead of
right. Well, no, I'm not. I'm only 1. Yeah, I mean,
it's a good show, man.
Yeah, I love that.
I like that Jason Bateman, man.
God, he's great. He could read a phone book, and I'm telling you,
I'm into it. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna pay a ticket.
Even when he's being a dick, he's just charming.
Right.
Like, there's something likable about him. I'm looking for something to flip where they try to make you hate him for a little bit, because really I don't see anything.
It's just in that show he seems so in charge, even with like chaos just crumbling around him.
That's what he's in charge.
Yeah.
Because even when like that one spoiler, fuck, should I do a spoiler? I don't want to spoil it.
No,
even
when
that one crazy, I don't want to. I can't. Someone's listening and they're in the middle of it right now. I don't want to do that shit. No, I hate that stuff.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Anyway, one character does something crazy, and then he was just like, he handled it, where most people would have been folded.
Yeah.
That's why he's kind of
a
sleek little badass in that sense, you know?
He fucked him in his ass.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. That's what he does. Bateman fucking baits the men and then fucks them in the ass.
And then puts it in their spoiler. Right? Isn't the car like the exhaust thing? Like
the
spoiler, right?
I don't know shit about cars, man. I thought it was just the exhaust tailpipe. It's called. He puts it in the tailpipe. He spoils their tailpipe.
Yeah.
One
puts the banana in there like Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop.
What else I want to prepare you for with being a parent? Losing your train of thought. That happens a lot too. But I said what killed me about being tired was I went from being a guy who slept like 10 hours a day. And when that gets cut by 70%, it's going to fuck with you. So I was, exhausted there a lot for a while. But it's worth it, though, dude. I'm telling you, people are always like, I don't want to be tired. I don't want to be like, all this stuff. You do all that shit that I used to, because I didn't want kids for a long time. Right. You know what I mean? Most of my 20s and everything, I don't know if I want to be a parent.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And, dude, it is the motherfucking best, man. It's like the other day, my son, my wife's a nurse, so she was at work still. He was in bed. He was getting early bedtime and all that. He like woke up. And I went in there because I had to calm him down a little bit because I was like, man, what the fuck's wrong? Did you just take a shit? I got to change you? Mm-hmm. No, I just wanted to cuddle more. I don't know why. But I picked him up and they just cuddled me real tight. And then I just kind of rocked him in this little rocking chair for a little bit. I'm like, oh, this kid's out. I'm putting him back down. It was almost like he was like, Dad, I fucking love you, man. I just want to get and it's fun. And when you teach them shit, dude, when they learn stuff and, it's just nice. Badass, dude. It's better than any drunken party night out you'll ever fucking have. I'm telling you that, man. And people can comprehend it.
I already know the songs like "Mommy Shark do 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 do," "Mommy Shark do 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 do," "Mommy Shark."
Starts with Baby Shark, then it goes to Mommy, then it's Daddy Shark, and it's different dances. For the daddy, it's a big chomping one. Then they do Grandma Shark, and it's just like she does that with.
And then it's Uncle Shark do 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 do, Uncle Shark do 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 do.
For those of you listening to the podcast, not watching it on YouTube, Russ was doing a
jerk off motion
of a shark. Ejaculating
like the Uncle Shark molesting
nephew and niece sharks. So yeah, it was really appropriate, man. We're trying to have a moment here.
I don't know. I get creeped out when there's any kind of sincerity.
Those sharks are fucked, man. I hate that one, but I get stuck in your head, dude. How do you know that one? Is that Sweeping the Nation?
There was some kind of Facebook video or something like that where it's like I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get some good sleep, and then it's like brain, and it's like Mommy Shark.
Yeah, dude. Those people. It started with this thing called Mother Goose Club, which these kids dressed in.
See, I think that's gonna be my biggest thing. That I'm gonna hate watching this shit.
I think you have a silly side to you and a sensitive side to you because you're a dude who watches The Bachelor with his wife. I know you guys dig binging out on Netflix shows together.
We just got done watching Bachelor in Paradise, so.
And let me guess, if she watched an episode without you, you'd be like, what the fuck?
I'd be a little perturbed.
Yeah, you'd be a bit perturbed.
I would be a little upset.
So I see that same guy as being like, fuck yeah, wheels on the bus go round and round. I could see you being like, the wipers on the bus go swish, 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 which is my favorite lyric of that song. Yeah. But I could see you being that silly fuck, man.
Well, I can't wait to read stories, bringing like voices and stuff.
Yeah, dude, you'll be doing that. You'll be coming up with stuff. Dude, I've made up so many songs. Mm-hmm. Starts with a dog. I've got a lot of songs about my dog. I could release a whole album of songs I made up about my dog, man.
That's awesome.
We got one about going to the dog park, but instead of the dog park, we call it the DP.
Yeah.
And so it's like, we're going to the DP. Down, down, down. We're going to play. Down, down, down. We're going to the DP. dun, 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 we're going today. And then it's like a it gets real loud and shit like that.
Right.
And then it's like at the DP we could run and run. At the DP we'll have all the fun. Right? At the DP we'll have a blast. In the water bowl you will splash.
Oh shit.
DP time all the time. DP time, right? That's my dog's favorite song. She got jacked for that one. And the water bowl you will splash, because whenever I take my dog to a park where they have like a big water bowl for the dog, she goes right up to it, drinks out of it, and then takes her fist and starts splashing the fucks all the water.
Fuck yeah.
That's like her way of telling all the other dogs, shit's my water now.
Butt out. Because
I'm getting it emptied, and then my master's gonna come over and be like filling it, and then I'm first dibs because I'm queen bee of this fucking dog park.
If this potty gonna keep up, I'm gonna stick my dick in the water bowl.
Yeah, man. Could your dick reach the water bowl? That's some impressive stuff. No,
that was like your dog.
Yeah, basically.
You know.
But
my dog is a fucking. My dog is a nut, and like
what kind of dog.
It's like a terrier, like pit bull mix, and he just hates other dogs, and like when he take him for a walk, he's just like. And like even though he's been around the neighborhood like 1,000 times, if he sees another dog, and I have to fucking hold him and get him away, and or else he'll go fucking nuts. And
my dog's got a little bit of that going on right now because she's super protective.
Yeah.
She always was, but when my wife got pregnant, my dog was super protective. If we were at the dog park and any dogs came to like near my wife, my dog would get there, Right. And she'll bark. Sometimes she sees other dogs and she just wants to play, and then she'll be like other ones she'll want to bark, being like "fuck you,"
Mm-hmm.
And she's got like she's got a pretty sick bark, dude. She's a boxer lab mix.
Wow.
And her bark, and she's black with the white paws, so she looks more lab, but she got that boxer body, like fucking knows how to use her paws, like she'll fucking throw some left hooks, some jabs and shit in there, and her bark like it escalates where, and then it goes quiet, like a Nirvana song, quiet, loud,
Mm-hmm.
But then it's got this crescendo it hits where it's like and it gets like really crazy. So to me, it kind of translates to fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like that's escalating fuck yous.
Right.
And it's a sweet bark, man. But I can't remember why I brought up the dog. This is why you don't.
I was talking.
Kilgallon's dad.
I was talking about my
Kilgallon's
dog.
Pub drinking. I remember shit more when I drink, man. Oh, the dog park song. Yeah, dude, you're gonna come up with baby songs, man. By the way, I can't sing. I can't believe I just sang because I'm a terrible singer, man.
I'm gonna be like, well, I just heard the news today. It seemed my life is gonna change. I take a breath and I begin to pray the tears of joy. I'm waiting for like a homeless guy outside going, shut the fuck up! Swing down my face with arms wide open. I don't even know the words. Welcome to this place. I'll show you. I swear to God.
You're going to be that dude, man. By the way, you had to show me up because you're a better singer than me. You just showed me up on my own podcast.
Listen,
dude.
it's like a fish to water, Joe. Once I have the music in me, I got to sing.
You got to sing it.
But I was fucking sitting in, I was like listening to my wife was in the car and she had to go to run into like the store or something. And I was listening to the car. We listened to 90s, 2000s, and today's hits on Pandora. And that fucking song came on, and I was thinking about like having a kid, and I was like singing along to it. My wife like opens the door, and I'm fucking just bawling, going, "If I just was only one thing, man, I hope she's not like me." And I'm like just fucking, and she's going, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I'm just thinking about her baby, and how I don't want her to be like me." Oh, and I was fucking balling, man. Like, yeah.
Fuck, man, I'm catching you in raw form, man, dude.
Oh.
I don't think anyone's ever made me laugh this hard on the podcast.
We've
got some funny fucks on this thing, man.
Having a fucking kid, man, it rocked me, dude. Like, just finding out the news.
Wait until you're watching the fucking Lion King with your kid, and all of a sudden you're like, Mufasa's about to die, and then you realize, I'm Mufasa. What's going to happen? I'm going to be dead, and my uncle, fucking piece of shit Scar brother, is going to be all up on trying to kill you, and probably banging my wife, the lionesses, Right?
Probably
Fuck Scar, man. What a dick, dude.
Probably steal from the banks and Bruce Willis in New York at some point.
Yeah.
Because that guy played
Jeremy Irons, man.
Yeah.
That was in Die Hard 2.
Yes.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Die Hard 3, that was?
Yeah, Jeremy Irons was 3.
Oh, yeah, because he was the brother of the guy from 1. Yeah, he was the brother from the guy from 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, man. Talk about diehards all day, son. I like you took the mic out of the stand when earlier.
Yeah, I was. This thing wasn't working for me.
Well, then fuck it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what you do. You adapt or die.
Adapt or die, baby, because you're going to be a dad and you got to fucking deal with that shit as it
right.
goes along. I don't know why my voice got all fucking weird with this kind of cadence. I don't really fucking talk like that normally. So I was saying, man, you're going to cry at shit you never thought you cried about before.
Yeah.
My grandma died in 2002. I cried when that happened. From 2002 to when the Cubs won the World Series in 2016, I hadn't cried. I cried when the Cubs won, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I definitely cried when the Giants won.
Yeah, man. Sports do that to you,
2011.
but like the baby's gonna. You're not. But here, I didn't cry when my son was born though, because I was more just like
probably just shocked.
I was shocked,
right?
and you're like,
See, that's
you're
what
in
I
worry
think.
mode, man, because you just want the kid to be healthy.
Right.
Once you see it, I remember like at one point he sounded like he was congested a little bit, and I know they did a little something like, oh, no big deal. It's normal.
Well, they get like a thing and they suck it all out, right?
Yeah. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, body temperature's not quite where. Okay, no, it was good. It was all fine. There was no real concern. But even that split second where it was like, the fuck, whatever it is, you fucking
1, 2, 3,
I was
4,
thinking
5,
to myself,
6, 7, 8,
nurse,
9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4.
doctors, if you don't fix this kid, I'm gonna
Fuck
fucking
all you
murder
up,
you, man.
yeah.
You're gonna have a murder on your hands, you know.
I feel like telling the truth has been better because I've been like, I swear on my unborn child. I swear on my unborn child.
That's pretty. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't even get myself in that situation where I.
Well, that's how you know I'm telling the truth.
That's pretty good.
You don't want that.
Until
You don't want that
like,
evil. Until I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I need to get out of jail free card.
Yeah, right. One of those things. Yeah, you're one of those.
I did not eat Wendy's on the way home. I promise.
But being the dude, using the kid excuse is the best.
I cannot.
My dad told me that right away. He's
Listen,
like, when someone invites you to something, you just go, sorry.
I fucking
have a child.
hate doing stuff. Like I don't know. Like I love like being in my apartment. I love like not going anywhere. Like when I have to go somewhere, I dread it. So like me being like, the kid's got a thing that just is her vagina hurts. I don't know. We can't show up.
Weird one to choose, by the way.
I probably shouldn't say her vagina hurt. Yeah, it's her asshole.
It was. Oh, you motherfucker, man! You motherfucker, dude. Dude, I mean, there's so many other things. Like, I'm gonna let you. I'll give you the. Don't ask anyone for advice.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's all different.
Because here's what it is. I remember Pat McGann, who's a funny comedian.
Right, love Pat.
Great guy. I got to get him on this thing. I asked him, and he said, you'll be fine, all that thing. Then I asked another dad friend of mine. He's like, you'll be fine. No advice. You'll be fine. Like, those are the good dads. Mm-hmm. I feel like the ones who are giving advice out are the ones who are overcompensating for shit. But, I don't know too many. There are there's some dad shit that it's going to annoy the fuck.
But I'm not doing like I think you posted like a video of like dads like doing yoga with their baby and shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No, that's stuff you don't need to fucking do.
Like,
man.
But I'm like looking forward to. I can't sit on the seat anymore. I don't think. I can't wait for like a daddy-daughter dance. Like I can't wait for
stuff
that.
like that's gonna be great. But I'm saying
like Halloween, I'm looking forward to, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then just like going back to Chuck E. Cheese and maybe in like, in the fall
on the Papa Shot machine.
Do you know in the fall? There's all these fucking like pumpkin.
I'm doing this thing that men have to do.
Right.
I'm shaking my balls a
and
little bit because they were in
itching
a bad
your
sitch.
ass cheeks too. Because sometimes whenever I was in class, I couldn't sit for more than like 4 hours. Like my ass cheeks would get all fucking like itchy.
Mike, how long have we been podcasting?
No, we started at
20. How many minutes?
48.
48. All right, cool.
No, I'm good.
You're good. All right, good.
I'm fine.
I was just curious.
I'm enjoying myself.
For that little break, listeners, this podcast is brought to you by Stone Dudes trying to figure out time.
I know when I get out of here that Jersey Mike's is going to be closed, and I'm a little upset about that. But
you dropped the White Castle bomb earlier, and I'm really I passed the White Castle on my way home.
See, the only one I have is like on Western and Roosevelt, and I'm not going over there.
You know where I'm going? Fuck, I'm going to Diner Grill. It's back open.
Oh yeah.
You remember that place over in your ass?
I used to live over there. Yeah, I used to live.
Place is great diner food, but people told me it's actually not good. I'm just drunk when I'm there, which I won't be tonight. But that still seems rude.
But there's like a Sonic in Chicago.
Where?
And I'm a sucker for Sonic. It's like
Sonic
like an Uptown, like Lawrence and something.
Oh, I think I've heard that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm a sucker for Sonic. Those fucking tots, the ice and the fucking soda. Come on, man.
So now as someone who's recovering from alcohol,
and not eating and trying to quit smoking,
man,
this sucks.
Are you jerking off a lot?
I mean, I did before, but now it's just now my dick hurts. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not really. I'm just like enjoying.
Why does your dick hurt?
Because I jerk off so much.
Oh, I got you. Well, it's funny because I asked if you were jerking off too much. You're like, no, I don't, because my dick hurts. But because you're jerking off so much. All right, cool.
Yeah.
That came full circle. I don't know what the hell I'm on about today.
No, I mean, I don't know. No, honestly, everything's been better. Like, all aspects of my life have been better. My dick has gotten bigger.
Podcast listeners who are like, man, I listen to Kilgallon's Pub because I want to hear people drinking and being silly.
Well, we're sorry, sir. How about this?
No, but hey, look though, dude, I've had seriously. Kristen Toomey was on last week.
Yeah.
So I had 2 sober podcasts in a row.
Well, how about this? Maybe sober up. Okay, get a fucking girl in your life. They'll change your whole life. You'll actually get towels. And you won't.
Dude, knowing
laundry is better. You
way
assholes.
Better, man.
Food. I've never eaten better. I used to eat. Like gas station fucking cheeseburgers and shit when I was living by myself. Now there's always food in the fridge.
And women are great for that.
And LaCroix. Come on, guys. You haven't lived and you had a nice ice cold pamplemousse LaCroix.
I just love having someone to tell me when my towels smell.
Oh my God!
I swear, before that, I think I was just using it. One towel for a month and then being like, that's getting stiff now. I should wash it, not realizing.
And like sheets
that
too.
You smell like the towel.
Right.
Sheets too. Oh my
sheets,
God, dude.
bro.
I don't think I changed sheets for like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
And then last week on the podcast, it's funny because Kristen Toomey mentioned how she didn't use toilet paper for 3 months. She said every time she took a bird bath, she called it.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. I know. That's
what do you mean?
The look on your face is the same look I had.
You could just go to a store and buy a 4-pack of toilet paper.
That's what I kept saying. She goes, I just kept forgetting to. She was saying. And it was pretty.
We're going like get like there's no like
sober.
There's no like takeout like there's no like takeout
even.
napkins or something around.
You think eventually? Honestly, you think after the first one day of being like I'm taking what she calls bird baths.
Yeah, immediately the first time I go, all right, well now I have to go to the store. There's not going to be another thing I accomplish in my life without buying paper to wipe myself.
There you go. See, but I was going to say to the listeners who are this dude's still hilarious, not drinking. So if you're out there thinking maybe I have a problem, get the problem. But I'm also not. By the way, I'm not trying to. If you could drink every day and be cool as fuck, then keep doing that. We're saying only if it's a problem.
No, here's
Russ
the thing,
manned up saying he wasn't good at it.
No, here's like people. I am like jealous and like I am envious of people that can like drink all night and like not say dumb shit and like can like have a good time. I'm envious. I can't do that. I suck. But I could smoke weed all day and then have a good time and rewind, unwind and relax.
Yeah.
I'm not a total party pooper.
No, you think you'll ever drink again?
I don't know.
Take it.
Right. I'm going to say.
That was a deal.
I'm going to say no now.
Put you on that. Yeah.
I'm going to say no now, but who knows?
Well, long story short,
like if my wife ever like divorces me, then yeah, it's game on.
Yeah. Well,
and then we'll have another Kilgallon's Pub, and you'll find out how I really feel.
Yeah, 10 years to the date, hopefully. Or no, actually no. I don't want you to never get divorced. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, man. I was just. You're kicking ass, so keep it up, is what I'm saying.
I'm living my best life right now.
You're living your best life. Hashtag Summer of Russ. You know what I mean? Hashtag. I couldn't see it.
My fingers, they're still fat.
Dude, you're fucking young and hip, man. So don't even sweat the sentimental shit. But be the dad you want to be. You don't have to be some dad that people are like, oh, you take him to this thing. If you don't fucking like it, don't like it. You know what I mean? And there's stuff that your wife will want to do where you're just going to be honest. I remember sometimes you do a thing where you're like, that's not really that's you and him thing. And don't take offense to because there's going to stuff I want to do that you're not going to be into either. And so it goes like that.
What have you done? Like what was your favorite activity when it was just you and your son? Have you taken him to a Cubs game yet?
No, I'm waiting on that, man.
Right, because that's a waste, right?
It's a waste.
I see these people. They
want to remember your first game.
They bring these kids with like fucking like headphones on that like the airplane fucking baggage handlers use. Yeah. Well, what the fuck? You then leave them home.
I know. It's not that hard to get a sitter. Unless you're like in a city where you don't know one that could watch. But then one of you has to suck it up and not go to the game.
Right.
I don't understand. How could you enjoy it?
How about that fucking last year that 2-year-old that got a fucking bat to the face? Or a ball. No, she got a ball right to the face.
I was at a game where a kid took a line drive to the head. And
leave him at home.
I know. Yeah, because you have to be on high alert because you don't want your kid to get exactly what you said, a battered ball to the face.
Yeah.
And then you got to get to change diapers and all the other shit. It just seems like such an annoying thing. And it's baseball can just be enjoyable.
It reminds me of when I was a theater major in college. Just balls flying at my face.
See, this guy's well-rounded, man. You guys thought he was some big sexist over here. Now he's talking about balls and face. He's a theater major.
That's right.
He's talking about his daughter and wanting to be a good man for her.
It's no business like show, business like no business I know.
perfect. Bravo.
Thank you very much.
Bravo. See, you're also a theater major, dude. That's what's funny about you is you come off as this, you're a big dude, 6'2", the way it's down,
297. I'm not. There's no shame in my game.
You're a good offensive guard.
Oh my God!
Man.
I like for the first time in a while, I was watching football and going, "That guy weighs more than me." Yeah, because I used to fucking see. I used to see these big fucking motherfuckers, like these giants that look like that they were just towering over like the equipment managers, and they're like, "Yeah, he's 6'2", like 315." I'm like, "Fuck." I weigh like almost 100 pounds more than him.
That's got to. What's it like? Do you feel it like every day?
Dude, like my knees were like killing me all the time. Like I would have to like straighten them out and they would pop. Like it was just so much fucking pressure. Everything fucking sucks. Everything. Wiping my ass was terrible.
I never even thought of that.
Like just like you can't reach. There's so much mass that you have trouble reaching.
So you had the bird bath?
No. I just like I would try to wipe my ass as well as I could, and then I would.
You own toilet paper.
I would like fold a piece of toilet paper and use like a man pond. Just like a nice, just to protect my shorts.
Well, yeah, you got it, man.
It was probably a nightmare back there. and the town tailor can only make one set of my underwear a week, so you have to.
Because of all that dick, all that ass.
Oh no, that ass. Zero dick. But I'll tell you, my fucking dick has gotten
bigger.
Like they say that, like because you lose your fat off that pouch,
your
marsupial pouch.
You ever see porn? There's dudes that are skinny as fuck,
right?
Like the skinniest, like almost like too skinny,
and
then their fucking dicks are gigantic.
Fuck those.
They're probably
guys.
Tiny dicks, but they're so skinny it makes the dicks look bigger.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those dudes either.
Hey, dude, like really, women want like big old dicks.
I think it's a lie.
Yeah. It's definitely a myth.
Nice, something. Comfort,
I think it's all subjective.
Up next to it.
I think some women like small penises. I really do. Like my wife.
Clearly, there's one.
She always told me. I prefer a dinkier wang.
And you were like, "Well, good news for you, sweetheart, because that's what I'm packing."
Listen,
that was first date stuff right there, right?
Get a load of this.
You gotta get that out of the way away.
You're gonna want to live down here.
I'm gonna go camping down there.
Yeah.
How long have you and your wife been together?
We got married October 14th, 2016, and we were together for like 2011. So we've been together like 7 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
But 2 years of marriage then.
Yeah, man.
Cool. That's awesome.
And we never had one fight.
I could imagine some of the fights you would do. By the way, fucking 10 minutes ago you talked about fighting with her, where she'd film you while you were drunk. So,
dude, she filmed this video. I wanted to show you right now. Look how big I was, dude.
Let's see this. How long ago was this video?
Dude, that was like 2 years ago. Look how big I was.
Yeah, dude, you're.
Look at that.
I'm not trying to be an ass, dude. You could move. Dude,
I was a unit.
You dancing to something.
I was a unit. Yo, play this for the camera.
Could the camera see that? I could just post the picture on Twitter or something.
I'll send it to you, but the camera could see
play
that.
By play?
I was a unit. Yeah, press play. Look at this fat fuck. I could still move though.
You doing You could, man. Light on your feet, dude.
Look at him. Look at this gorilla. He's running down in his living room while his wife cries and films him. This is a cry for help, people. Yeah, look how big, dude.
I don't remember you being that big, but like
a lot of people said that. They don't remember.
I don't know. I felt like you carried it well because obviously you move well on your feet. There's some people when you see them and you just like, ooh, God.
Yeah, like this fucking kid I saw trying to run across the street when it was a green light. He saw the light. He saw the fucking light, and then you could tell it was the first time he ran in maybe 3 months, because he walked and then saw the light, went, and then and started to run, and I was in my car and I went, ah, ah, and then he fucking ran across, and I didn't even beep at him, which I usually do, because what's that? There's an epidemic in Chicago right now where people are just walking when there's a green light, and they don't give a fuck. They don't care.
They don't.
I'm going to hit you one day.
I had this shit. Did I talk about this on the podcast? Fuck, if I did, I feel bad. But I had it where I was driving to here at the Laugh Factory. I think it was the weekend we were opening for Piven.
Mm-hmm.
And as I made it in plenty of time. Like I was, all that. So I was even like early. I'm like, I'm going to be early for the first time in a while, all this shit. And all right, so there's like a crosswalk. And I see them up ahead, like, good 3/4 of a block. And it was, a yuppie dad, yuppie mom, kids in a wagon. These are the fucking parents you really hate. You know what I mean? Fuck your khaki shorts, right? I just don't. I have something about those the type, and I wear khaki shorts. I don't even know. It's not khaki
I'm wearing
shorts.
khaki shorts right now.
It's you took a polo into khaki shorts. Fuck you, right? I don't know. And as they're going across, I start to brake because I see them, but then I realize, oh, they're going to be well clear. So then I come back. I'm not even going that fast because I see the guy do this perfectly. The dude like does this weird lunging out, like not into the street, but like does a full lunge, full extension, middle finger at me. And as he's starting the lunge, I thought it was something I knew because I was how slow I was going. I'm like, oh, maybe this. Oh, it's Kilgallon. Fuck him. Did that real quick. No, it was just dude. And I'm like, I kind of put so slow. I put my hands up. So I'm like, is he doing it? Because I fucking. And I was this whole thing. I'm like, dude, I should go around the block and be like, listen, motherfucker. But then I was even pausing like because as a dad now, you don't want to get into a fight. But this is what I was going to say to him.
You still have your pride,
right? Yeah, I feel like I definitely have talked about this on the podcast.
I haven't heard it.
Shit. Anyway, sorry everybody. I basically told the guy. I didn't tell the guy, pussied out, because I'm trying to get better about that stuff. But like we're talking about people running out and being dicks. I was gonna go, hey man, I get it. You're trying to be Papa Bear. You're trying to be like, hey man, I got kids in a wagon and you're fucking speeding down Belmont here.
Right.
But listen, asshole, I saw you in plenty of time. I'm a parent too. I get it. But you do something like that, you don't know who the fuck I am. I could have drove around the block and opened fire. So what's more dangerous? Your kid's not getting hit by a car and you overreacting to that?
Yeah.
Or me coming back with my fucking Mac 10 on the side of my hip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, you would have said that, and I would have came around and be like, "What'd you say, fucking cocksucker? I fucking kill you! I fucking kill you and your kids! I fucking kill you!" And then drive away.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Not do anything. I'll tell you what. I felt like
settle down, man. I know I told that before.
I tell you what. I felt like a fucking man, a fucking smart, fucking intelligent He-Man on Friday. I did a show here. The 9:15 came home. It was like late. Like 12:20 a.m. and I'm on my deck, smoking a little ganj, unwinding for the night. All of a sudden, there's like a side door, because right below me, I'm on the second floor, right below me is the garage. So there's like the side door to the garage. I see some fucking dude just like peek out real quick and like look around, and he's wearing like a hat and like a hoodie, and I'm like, what? I don't fucking recognize him. Like, and like he didn't have trash. That's how we go out there to take our trash out.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm like, that's fucking weird. I'm like, well, I think he definitely is somebody breaking in our garage. Like it definitely looked weird. It felt weird. I'm like, somebody's definitely in our garage right now. I could hear, like, when I like lock my car in the garage, I could hear it. That's how close I am to my spot. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just fucking press it. So I let me just press the alarm button on my car. So I hit it and it goes beep. And then as soon as the fucking first beep hits, he bolts out that side door, jumps over our fence and then down the alley. And I'm like, motherfucker, I knew it, motherfucker. Like, like when there's like a rat in your house and you're like, I know it. Like everything that you like, you were right. I'm like, motherfucker. I called the cops and like he like broke open our front, like our front like metal latch and like put something in there and opened up our door. And like luckily he went in the garage and he didn't steal anything, but he could have went up in the fucking broke into someone's house, fucking raped somebody, do something like that. And then the cop was like, "That was some good thinking there on your part." And I was like, "Yeah, hitting that," because I didn't know. Like, you go down there, what if he has like a gun or a knife? Or who knows if he followed somebody in, like that was driving in the garage, followed them in, like killed some lady.
Fuck yeah,
and
man.
then she's on the ground or something like that. I don't fucking know.
So
you hear so many stories around my neighbor, like in West Town.
West Town, yeah, dude.
Dude, it's bad.
Are you gonna move?
Oh, absolutely. Our kid is never going to CPS. That's not happening.
I went to Chicago Public Grade School, so that kind of hurts my feelings. So you just shit.
I'm sure it was better back then, but
yeah, no, it's not. The grade schools, I'll be honest with you, the grade schools are pretty decent. The high schools are fucking not good.
Yeah,
they're bad. Yeah. Where are you gonna go? Like Oak Park? You think? Evanston?
I don't know. Her family's like all cops, like in like Tinley Park and like Homewood.
Oh,
so,
Southwest side.
Yeah,
cool, man. Yeah.
And my wife's from Chicago
as long as you're
Heights.
off the highway, you could be back here in 35, 40 minutes.
And yeah, you got to pick your spots, and like you can't go during rush hour. But I would much rather like drive into the city than fucking live here. I can't live here anymore.
You're over it, huh?
I hate it.
See, I live in this city, but I live in a part of the city that's more of a neighborhood. Like there's kids riding bikes and shit like that. And
can't take it. There's like
I live in a big cop and fireman neighborhood, actually.
Yeah.
So.
And like all her families are cops. So like if we live in a town where there's some cops there, that'd be good.
Yeah. So I was gonna say the way you were telling that story, and I like the way you were thinking, where it's like, what the fuck, you know what I mean?
What am I gonna do?
Thinking about the whole family.
Yeah.
You gonna get a gun?
I want to, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to real bad. And my wife's like, because it was always like, we're not having a gun in here while you're drinking. So like that was a big thing. I'm like, well, now I'm not drinking, so I want that fucking Floyd. I want that. I want that shit on me at all times. I want to be strapped.
I don't.
Shoot everybody in here.
I'm not at liberty to say whether or not I own guns or not. You know
so that means he owns guns.
Don't come knocking on my door.
Don't come rocking out the Kilgallon's pub.
Yeah, man. Fucking for real, dude. No, actually, I'm not a big gun guy at all.
Well, me and my wife go home to New Jersey.
I believe people could have the right to have a handgun to protect their house. You know, rifle to go hunting. Although I'm kind of been, I hate these trophy hunters, man. Someone posted a picture on Twitter of this dude who killed a brown bear or grizzly and talked about like, yeah, we were, they're so far away from these animals. They got high-powered rifles, and then they're bragging. That's what kills me.
Right.
This dude did it like up in like Alaska or Canada or something like that, and the idea that like you could see this gorgeous animal who's not fucking with you, doesn't fuck with your world, and you go kill it. That shit pisses me off. So if you're a hunter and you're upset about that, suck my dick. But if you're hunting for fucking food and survival, yeah, that's totally different. Appreciate that animal, dude. Because I've had deer meat before. It is delicious. But it's still, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't shoot a deer. But if you want to have a gun to protect yourself, I get that. But it would be nice if you lived in because you're also going to be sending your kids to schools, and you're going to be thinking, fuck, man, I don't want anyone bringing a gun to this goddamn school.
Right.
What can we do there? So, yeah, there's a lot to think about with guns and being a parent. Most people don't. Yeah, I think it's just different ways of life depending on where you live and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you live in some rich ass suburb, what the fuck do you need a gun for? And people say
because people go to those rich ass neighborhoods to try to fucking go in there and steal some shit.
Yeah, it depends how secluded they are, though. That's why a lot of the suburbs are safe because they're inconvenient to go to.
Right.
You're
not getting out without people knowing that something's up.
If you're skilled enough of a criminal. You're not gonna fuck with suburban homes.
That's why I couldn't believe that he fucked with our building because it was like it's right on on a main road, on a busy road. Like I couldn't believe that he had like the fucking balls to just break in the front like that. There's lights everywhere. There's cameras. You
know what he did? It's because he thought if something happens, I could get back on a main road.
Right, and then just.
But I think that's actually bad strategy. I'd rather be on dark residential streets that aren't as lit up like by business signs and stuff like that and street lights and duck in between fucking houses and going in and out of shit. That's what I'd do. I'd have made a great criminal, man. I just don't want to steal from people.
You have a conscience.
I do, yeah, man, because I always see the way out. Whenever I watch these movies and TV shows, I go, that was a mistake. Why did you do that? Shouldn't have gone that way, Mm-hmm. Anyhow, man, these fucking gnats are killing me. But dude, you're gonna be a good protective parent.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I think I might go home to my pregnant wife right now.
Yeah, dude. No, I was gonna wrap up the podcast. I just wanted to talk about your podcast for.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It's called "This Is for the Birds." It's anywhere where podcasts are listened to. It's me and my buddy Eric Pinnell, who's a comic in the city, and
I love that dude. I met you guys way back when I first started.
Man,
Cork
when
Lounge,
we first started Cork Lounge, and I remember like when CYSK was like at Fizz. Remember that
bar Fizz? Yeah, man.
Remember that?
Sure did. Now defunct Fizz, which is good because that place sucked.
This Is for the Birds. It's a podcast about pop culture, and we have no idea what we're fucking talking about. So we basically just talk about fucking each other's moms for an hour. So.
Yeah, I was on it way back in the day.
Yeah, we'll have you back on, absolutely.
For sure, man. Yeah, I'd love to have you back on, too. Thanks so much for doing it, man. Honestly.
And if you're in Wisconsin, if anyone's listening to this, check out, I think all the sold, every show except the Thursday late show is sold out. So go on the club and check it out.
Yeah, it'll be this Thursday, the 20th through the 22nd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my birthday, by the way, everybody.
Oh, man, happy birthday,
this
Joe.
Friday. So you'll be listening to this 2 days before my birthday. Write us a review on iTunes. It goes a long way. I'll give you a shout out. I'd really appreciate that. For people listening, man, respect those of your friends who are, trying to become sober, encourage them and stuff like that.
Yeah. Don't be like fucking Dale and come over with a glass and ask me to smell it.
Yeah, it was a dick move there, Dale. And
like when they call him Big Dick Dale, they're not talking about his fucking cock.
It's his fucking attitude.
He's an asshole.
About. So, be supportive and all that kind of shit like that. And, dude, you're going to be a great dad.
I appreciate it, man.
After you become a parent, I want you back on and see some shit, dude.
I appreciate it.
See what's going on in that world.
Comedian Russ W on Twitter and Instagram. Comedian Russ W.
There you go. I was going to ask for that kind of shit, too.
Yeah.
This has been Kilgallon's Pub, everybody. Cheers.